What's going on, guys? Rapid Fire here, also known as Michael. If you want to comment, and welcome finally to another video. This is against a passerby that I battled named Brynley. As you can see on his team, he has a Metagross, Greninja, Noivern, Muk, Emboar, and Sableye. And on my team, this is a pretty good team. I have the Chandelure, Luxray, Blastoise, Rayuniclus, Darmanitan, and Haxorus, and all of them are pretty good. This Chandelure is an absolute monster. The only problem is I didn't have Deep Sea Tooth on it. I had Deep Sea Scale. But yeah, so this battle went pretty well. Unfortunately, I do lose, but let's get right into this battle. Sorry that it's been a while. There hasn't been really many good battles. Anyways, he decides to lead off. I decided to lead off with my Chandelure, predicting his Sableye to come out first, because people usually they usually lead off with it just to get a Will-O-Wisp off. I'm predicting that he decides to go out to his Muk for some odd reason. I go for the Flamethrower, and I wind up getting the Burn. Afterwards, I don't think he realized that I would have had Psychic on my Chandelure, but I do. That's why I said this thing was a complete beast. Anyways, afterwards, he uses Payback, which is going to be nothing because, for one, he is burned, and two, I didn't hit him with a physical move. Anyways, he's just going to stay in, sack his Muk, and that is the end of that. So, he decides to go out to his Greninja, but on this turn, I decide to go for the, he withdraws and goes out to his Emboar, but on that same turn, he predicted me to use the Energy Ball, which was a really good play. So I used the Energy Ball. It does pretty good amount, actually, but then I wind up knocking his Emboar out with Chandelure, and then he decides to go back out to his Greninja. And here was the dumb part. I'm thinking that he's gonna switch out again, but it turns out he didn't, so I go for the Shadow Ball. But this still does quite a bit, and I do get the special defense drop. He winds up going for the Dark Pulse, Protein Dark Pulse, which winds up knocking me out, but he did wind up knocking out two pretty good Pokemon, and he is Life Orb. So anyways, I head out to my Luxray, nice and golden. He uses Dark Pulse, and it does a lot. Now, here's the thing with this Luxray. That was stupid that I avoided that. I have Toxic Orb because on this Luxray, I'm Guts. So I put Toxic Orb on this just to get the Guts boost. Anyways, I then decide to go out to my Blastoise just to take a hit, Dark Pulse hit from this thing. And it still does a lot nonetheless. Anyways, I Mega Evolve into Mega Blastoise, get some nice and powerful arm cannons. And afterwards, he uses, I was not expecting this whatsoever. He goes for the Grass Knot. And I was not expecting the Grass Knot whatsoever. Because honestly, it isn't that common, but the Life Orb is gonna wind up taking out the rest of its health. He goes out to the Sableye, and I think I go out, yeah, I go out to my Luxray, and I use Thunder Fang, and it does a lot. Yeah. Anyways, he uses a move called Metal Burst. I've never heard of that move, actually, but it does wind up knocking me out. Yeah, I'm Adamant Nature with Guts, and with the Guts boosted, and same type of attack, so yeah. I then decided to go out to my nice and shiny Darmanitan, nice and powerful Hihiguruma, and I actually have Earthquake on this thing. Watch how much this Earthquake does. Yeah. of course, I am Life Orb. He should just be lucky. That's right, he should be lucky. For some reason, he decides to go for the taunt. Anyways, I go for the Flare Blitz. And wind up knocking it out, and he then goes out to his Noivern, and afterwards, I decided to go for the superpower. He decided to go for the Air Slash, and watch how much this does. This superpower is a critical, but still, get hit with all of that. That's Life Orb. Sure, it was a critical, but if a resistant hit does that much, imagine what a normal one would do. Just picture that. Just picture how much a normal superpower would do if that was a critical. Anyways, he decides to go. He decides to go out to a use an Air Slash as I go out to my Ray Uniquest. I use Psychic. And here's where I messed up, which also costed me the entire match itself. I decided to use it Recover, but I think this Metagross is Life Orb. Well, not Life Orb, Focus, to Focus item, because that does way too much. I go for the Focus Blast, wind up missing. He goes for another Meteor Mash, and just winds up knocking me out. Anyways, my last Pokemon is Haxorus. Nice and shiny Haxorus, man. Nice and shiny. It looks beautiful. Anyways, I go for the Earthquake. Of course, I am going to be faster. It does a lot. Unfortunately, he does hit the Meteor Mash, and I'm a pretty frail Haxorus, so I do wind up getting knocked out. He does take recoil from the Rocky Helmet, but that is the end of the game. And yeah, I just pretty much wound up losing. It was a good match nonetheless. Chandelure put in work. Darmanitan put in work. Blastoise didn't, and the others didn't. Really, it was all Chandelure and Darmanitan, ironically. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little Wi-Fi battle. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a Wi-Fi battle. I've mainly been uploading like videos of me finding shinies, and these shinies, by the way, weren't from this game. They were, or Friends Fire, they were from my Black and White 2, as well as all the legendaries and starters that I have. But yeah, anyways, but yeah guys, remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Also rate, it'll really help the channel grow in size and popularity, and let me know you want some more Wi-Fi bells. And other than that, I will see you guys next time.